Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Right here, it's your girl, the Elephant Beauty. Y'all are welcome to my channel. So we are going to be doing some makeup. As you guys can see, the girl was sweating. I was sweating, guys. It was very hot, and but I had a function to attend, so I needed to do my face. As you can see, you guys, now I went ahead and I was just cleaning my face. I was using micellar water with that sponge. What is it called? I can't say it's a cotton wool, but yeah, it's a pad. Yeah, a pad like. So yeah, I went ahead and I cleaned my face, just removing any oils on my face. And then afterwards, you guys, I went ahead and I was setting my eyebrows with this, it's the Essence, yes, compact powder. It's a white one, right? It doesn't really do leave any color, like as you can see it's just white. So I was just setting my eyebrows just in case, the sweats and all that. Sometimes, the pencil will be just smudging, so I wanted my pencil to sit exactly where I wanted it to be, you guys. I wanted it to sit exactly where I wanted it to be. As you can see, I went ahead, I started with the bottom of my eyebrow, you guys. I started with the bottom of my eyebrow. I went ahead and did the other side, offline, off video, off record. I don't know what you guys call it, but yes, I went ahead. As you can see now, I'm doing the top of my brows. Guys, please take your time. Yeah, take your time. There is no rush, honeys. There is no rush. Make sure you take your time. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and filled my eyebrows. As you guys can see, I'm not really going hard because I don't like my eyebrows to be too dark, to be honestly. I want them to still, I want you guys to be able to still see my natural eyebrows. I don't want to look like I just added some polish on and things like that. You know what I mean? And also, as you guys can see, I didn't film my eyebrows all the way through. You will see why I did that, because I want my eyebrows to have that natural look. Yes, there's something done, but they still look natural. As you can see, I'm only filling with the product that's left on my spoolie. As I'm brushing my eyebrows, that product that is left on the brow, that's the one that I use to fill right the front of my brow where they come close. Nithi yini konje? I have no idea. As you guys can see, let's not pay attention to that. So right now, as you guys can see, I went ahead and I mixed two of my concealers. It was medium beige and phone. Yes, these are the LA Girl products. Very affordable. You can find them at Clicks or Discam. So I mixed the two products, as you guys can see. I didn't want it to be too light, and also I wanted something that will give my eyebrow that vavavoom, because if I used phone on its own, phone is fine, but sometimes it's too close to my skin tone, right? So I wanted something that would bring out that extra oomph, you know what I mean? Yep. So I went ahead. As you guys can see, I'm taking my time. Take your time when you are doing your eyebrows, girl. The moment you ruin your eyebrows, the whole face is been ruined. That's all that I can say to you. The moment you ruin your eyebrows, honey, it's over. So as you guys can see, I really took my time on this one because I wanted my eyebrows to be perfect. I know sometimes I struggle a lot, as also with me, you guys, I'm too much of a perfectionist. I want everything to be perfect. So as you guys can see, I went ahead and did my other eyebrow. Now I am blending, guys. There is nothing, if you can't blend your makeup, we do not want to see step 1, step 2, step 3, step 7. We want everything to look together. We want everything to go. Sifuna into ehamba ngolayini, ngithi sithi sihamba ngolayini. As you can see, I'm making sure that everything is together, you guys. Right, you see, there we go. I've managed to blend my eyebrows and all the other product that was left, and I was happy. Now I went ahead and used the same concealer that I had mixed before. As you guys can see, I am blending, right now I'm applying the eyeshadow, the concealer. So this concealer, I'm using it as my eyeshadow base, right? So I went ahead and I blended. I made sure, guys, one thing that I do, I make sure that I blend. I blend and I blend. I blend and I blend. I don't play. Like literally. You see, also the reason why we blend so much, so that we don't have those lines. Now when you apply your makeup, it's going the other direction and the other, you know. It also avoids, it helps to avoid your makeup from cracking your eyeshadows and things like that. So right now, as you guys can see, I went ahead and set my concealer with the same essence compact powder. Use and tones, honeys. I used two of my favorite palettes, Hues and Tones, and they are both from Hues and Tones. Quite affordable. Like, these are so beautiful. They've got all the colors that you can think of. You know, you can create all kinds of looks. As you guys can see here, I went ahead with my yellow from the Primer eyeshadow palette. Guys, look at that. It's so smooth. It looks like butter. It's just sitting, it's agreeing to what I'm doing. You'll get what I mean? As you guys can see, so what I'm doing, I made sure that I blend eyeshadows, guys. It's all about blending. You can have 10,000 colors on your eyes, but make sure that we do not see the starting and the finish of your eyebrows. Make sure everything is well blended together. It comes together. As you guys can see right now, I'm applying a different color, and you can't really tell, right? You can't really tell because I'm still building that look. Is it now? I went to a different color. I'm not quite sure if they have names. Please forgive me, guys, but next time I'll make sure that I check if each color has a name on it, just for future and don't. Right now, I went ahead, I applied some brown, right? So I decided to make a smoky eye, right? But using that orangish yellow transition, right? So I went ahead, you guys, like I said, blend, honey. Blend until if your hands do not hurt, you haven't started. Right now, I went ahead, I'm now applying the black eyeshadow from Hues and Tones. It's also in the Primer eyeshadow palette. You guys, I realized that as I was using that brush, it wasn't working out, so I decided to just take a smaller brush that's going to help me to be able to apply exactly where I want my product to sit, right? As you guys can see, I am blending. You make sure that you blend. So on this other eye, I decided to do it the different way to show you guys that you can do your looks from different ways, right? As you can see, I started with a yellow. Now this one I'm starting with a black. As you guys can see, I went on with my brown eyeshadow, just trying to make sure that I blend that black out. I blend my black together with my brown, so it's sitting together. You can't really tell where my brown is sitting. As you guys can see, look how well blended that is. Look, you can even leave your look looking like this, but I decided to add on the yellow so that it pops like the other side, right? As you guys can see, even when you are done, you can always go ahead, go back and forth, making sure that you check that your work is smooth, your work is well blended, guys. It's very, very important. As you guys can see here, I'm applying kiss glue on my eyebrows. So this one, it helps me to grab all the hairs in guys, all the hairs that are flying over. The one that is doing karate chop, the other one is doing whatever. So I use my kiss glue to make sure that I lay them down nicely. As you guys can see, there's a difference already. And then I went ahead and cleaned my face just in case there were any fallouts, but there weren't any fallouts. But we just have to make sure. So I went ahead and cleaned my face. Now it was time for me to apply primer. Like I said, guys, it was very, very hot, so I had to apply this primer. It really helps me with my skin, like, because I sweat a lot, you guys. I sweat. Even if I take a shower, after taking a shower, I just start sweating. So I apply this primer so that it holds back any oils, you know, just so that my make the moment I start sweating, it does not really affect. So it helps my makeup to stay longer before the sweat can even, you know, wipe off my face. Then I went with my foundation. As you guys can see, I'm applying foundation right now. Here, you guys, I was so late. I was getting late, and I just decided, you know what, let me just try and rush. Then I changed the brush because that brush looked like it was so dirty. And then I went with my Hues and Tones, guys. Is it Hues and Tones or Hues and Tones? It was, yeah, whatever works for you, Hues and Tones. So I went ahead. I was now applying my foundation. I was blending that foundation. Also, if you guys saw, I only applied the foundation in the center of my face, or on the center of my face, right? Wow, what? Center of my face? In the center. Oh, wow. Okay, but anywho. So I went and blended my foundation. What I wanted to say to you guys was that when I put foundation, I put it like, I don't put the foundation like on the outer of my face, like close to my ears. I put it on the center, and then I blend it out. Guys, Mina, please leave me alone with your English, ne? Then I blend it out so that I don't have too much product coming to my hair, my ears, and things like that, where I now have to end up, you know, having too much powder product and things like that. As you guys can see, I went ahead. I was applying my my concealer, highlighting. As you guys can see, I was laughing, guys, as I was applying this that concealer for my highlight. Guys, what was happening is that the product was not coming out. So I think the product was finished. Then in the process of me pressing and pressing and pressing, it came out too much. So now as I'm applying, I'm like, what? Not today. Not today, devil. Not today. But as you guys can see, now I'm applying my contour concealer, the concealer that I use for contouring. It's also from Revlon, if I'm not mistaken. I'll make sure that I check. As you guys can see, because I want to snatch that face. Mogel has gained so much weight, and Mogel wants to look snatched. So that's what I was doing here. This is my contour. Ugel is contouring. Ugel is snatching that face. Ugel was running late, but we better continue. At this point, guys, the way I was so late, I felt like, should I just cut the video and then I'll come back with the hello? But then I was like, why leave people hanging? Girl, just keep on going, keep on keeping on. So I went ahead. As you guys can see, I was making sure that my contour is well blended. I'm sorry about that, the dogs are barking, guys. And the concealer on my lips, I just went ahead and cleaned it up off camera. Yes, that. And you guys can see now I was blending my concealer, my highlighting concealer. You guys, the reason why I leave it for so long, right? I don't want, when I'm blending, like, I'm trying to avoid having the product moving all over my face. So I want the product to sit exactly where I put it. That's how serious this is. I don't want my product. As you guys can see now, I was running really late. I was running late. But I went ahead and girl had to blend. As we say, blend. Blend until your hands hurt. And that's exactly what I was doing at this point, you guys. I was just blending. I went on with that beauty blender. I was like, everything needs to be blended together. As you guys can see, I finished off camera. Here I was just making sure that everything is together. And then I went ahead with my Yardley loose powder, that's caramelized. I went ahead and set my highlighted areas, as you guys can see. So I was pressing it in instead of just putting it, leaving it there. I pressed it in. I made sure that I press it in, because this one I wanted it to go in on the, is it on the skin? Yeah, but yeah, you'll get me right. So yeah, I went ahead here. I was just making sure that everything is well blended together. Yep, Miguel was rushing. Now I am setting my contour. I'm using the essence powder. I went ahead and I was just setting my contoured places where I applied contouring. That's exactly what I was doing, you guys. As you guys can see, Gail was doing some contouring, snatching that face, making sure Gail was ready to go and rock the streets. I was running late, you guys. Because I was going to a function. And I wanted by the time my driver comes, I wanted to make sure that I was done, because already I made sure that I call someone to come pick me up, because I knew if I didn't do that I was going to be late. So now I was chasing time, but the time was not chasing me, which is fine. But yeah, there I was contouring my nose. So you guys, if you guys saw, I didn't apply any concealer on my nose. I didn't conceal my nose when I was contouring my nose. I only used the powder, right? Because sometimes I think, yo guys, when it comes to contouring my nose, it's a hassle for me, because I feel like the product just goes everywhere. I end up messing. But anywho, that's a story for another day. Here Miguel went ahead. I was just blending everything together with the foundation brush. I wanted to make sure that things were responding to each other. You know what I mean? I wanted to make sure that things were buttering the butter. You know, the bread and butter becomes one. So that's exactly what I was doing. And then I went ahead and set my face. Ooh, my spray. Even me, I was shocked that my spray, the words are gone. You know, when your products are sitting together, one over the other. Miguel went hard on the spray. I wasn't playing, y'all. But look at my eyes, guys. Look at the blending on my eyes. I'm so proud of her. I am really proud of it. I went ahead and I used my same brush, which is a use and tone brush, to set my face. You know that dance I do, ne? I do it when I know that I'm late, when I'm now feeling the feels, right? Then I went ahead with this Bear. This one is called Bear, right? The translucent Don from Yardley as well. So I went ahead because this one I was just I wanted to beg to highlight more, because I felt like things went. So when you look at my makeup on camera, sometimes, you know, if you look at it, it looks like it's too wide, but actually everything was responding, you guys. It's just because of the light and stuff. So I just wanted to give it that extra something. Then I went ahead, I went ahead with the Juvia's palette. So you guys, I don't really use the pink the blush. I prefer to use the brown, or depending on the skin as well. Actually, let me not lie, I don't own any blush. Those pink blushes that make your cheeks look like buns or something like that, I don't have those. So I just use my Juvia's palette. It works well for me. As you guys can see, it turned out so very well. Right now I'm applying lash glue, the same glue I used from Kiss. At this point, you guys, I was deciding what kind of a lip to do, what combo rather to do, because I love combos, y'all. I love doing combos, but at this point I wasn't even sure what to do with this look. But anyway, I went ahead I just continued like I've got everything under control, applying that lip liner. At the end, I just decided, let me just use, I used the Mocha and Peach from Hoods and Tones as well. Very nice, good lipstick. Two of my favorites, I think. I think I've got all of their lipsticks right, but I always go hard on these two. I don't even know why, but I love so much. And a funny story, you guys, I didn't actually feel the lip combo in the eyeshadows. It felt like it was lacking something. Also, maybe it was just because of me, but as you guys can see, I went ahead, I applied my peach. Guys, I love the combo of these two. I love what they bring out. They are so beautiful. But today, for some reason, they didn't do the doings that makes the doings do. But Mogel continued. As you guys can see, even my face can say that Mogel looked so confused. But it is what it is. Like, let me tell you guys, okay, let me be honest. I love the combo, but it was missing something. It felt like it was missing something. But anyway, I was like, we move, right? We move. As always, we blend. Even when it comes to your lips, you must make sure that you blend. And then I went with the Hoods and Tones, you guys, lip gloss. I went with their gloss. I tried to, which I think actually I even made things worse with the gloss, because I'm not a gloss person. I am not a gloss person. I loved the look the way it was, but I tried to spice it up, which the spices didn't spice the spice, which is fine. Which is fine, you guys. I really tried to get myself together when I was doing this look. I'm not a gloss person. Then it was time to apply lashes. Guys, one thing when it comes to eyelashes, one thing when it comes to eyelashes, your eyelashes must sit where the eyelashes sit. We don't want to see your eyelashes floating. We don't want to see your eyelashes doing skydiving or things like that. Listen, let the things, where your natural lash is, that's where that lash must. What? Skydiving for who? Bungee jumping. We want them to sit together. So I did my eyes, managed to put my eyelashes. As you guys can see, I was making sure that my lashes are actually sitting. I also went ahead, did my under eyes. I added some blue color, just to spice things up a little bit, which I was very happy with it, even though my phone, guys, I did this look and I didn't even take pictures of this look because, like, my phone, Mogel needs to upgrade to better heights, right? Then I managed to dust off everything. A funny story, you guys, about Mogel. Mogel has got natural hair. My hair is very long, but because I don't like going to the salon, I don't like blow drying my hair, I don't like anyone touching my hair. That's just me. But so I tried to do the hair in the house, you guys. It was a disaster. But as you guys can, you guys will see for yourself. It was a disaster. But because at some point I took this thing off, and yeah, then I had taken it off there. I just decided, let me just continue with life. I added some, what is this called again? Can you all? So I decided to put the glitter, the highlight, hey, that, you guys, look how beautiful it looks. That highlighter, look at that highlighter, you guys. It looks so beautiful, and I'm so glad that my mentor got me this one. I am so happy. I'm not really into highlight because I don't want it to be too much, but I absolutely love this highlighter. And also, it does not have a name, you guys. I wish I can tell you, but it does not have a name. Mogel did the doings, and that was Mogel looking at the babies. Okay, don't mind Mogel stretch marks, part of life, that one. So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you like, share, and comment down below, you guys, and thank you so much. See you next time. Look at the rich aunties. Yeah, Mogel went did the rich aunties, what the rich aunties do, right? Yep. that was me off to the party. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that comment section. Like, share, and comment down below. Thank you, guys.